Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for this final webinar in this series. Today's webinar is all about what's new with Village Guru. So for those of you using the Village Guru software, we're going to talk a little bit about the changes that, if you've logged in today, you may have already seen around the home care package fees and funding. So let's get started. I guess it's always important for me to let everyone know that neither the information that we're giving in this webinar nor the information that we give in the Village Guru reports is financial advice. People should definitely seek advice from a retirement living and aged care specialist. So when it comes to home care package fees, for those of you who are not as familiar with those particular costs, there's a basic daily fee, which is between about $10.50 and $11.50 a day, and it's based on the level of package that the customer receives. And then there can be an income tested care fee, which sits on the top. And the income tested care fee is pretty much as it sounds. So Centrelink apply an income test. So it's not necessarily about how much income the customer actually receives as much as how much income Centrelink assess them to have. And once they go above the thresholds, and you can see the thresholds here, so roughly $30,000 a year for singles, $23,413 for couples who are living together, and just under $30,000 a year for couples who are separated. I should say these are each. Everything when it comes to aged care, whether it's residential aged care or home care packages, is per person per day. So with those thresholds, once their assessable income exceeds the threshold, then an income tested care fee gets calculated at 50 cents for every dollar. Because these thresholds are based on the full pension plus the amount of income that someone could receive and still get the full pension, then full pensioners don't pay income tested care fees. Part pensioners can pay an income tested care fee, but their income tested care fee can't be more than $6,114 a year. And self-funded retirees can pay an income tested care fee, but it can't be more than $12,000 a year. But just because those numbers exist doesn't mean that's what they'll pay. It's means tested based on their actual income. So this part pensioner cap also comes with a daily cap of nearly $17 a day, and the self-funded retiree cap also comes with a daily cap of about $33.50 a day. So that's how it works. The reason for the income tested care fee, it's quite different to the basic daily fee. The income tested care fee is actually used to reduce the government's funding of the home care package on a dollar for dollar basis. So if somebody pays an income tested care fee, they're not actually having more money go into their home care package. They're just offsetting some of the government funding, and I'll show you that in the examples. When it comes to the basic daily fee, it's not uncommon. In fact, I think the majority of home care package providers at the moment waive that fee. So one of the features that we've added when it comes to this home care package information and putting it into the software is that you have the ability to tick a box to say waive the basic daily fee. Now, when it comes to the funding is a crucial element, and the feedback that we got based on the information we were showing before was that it would be handy if we were showing what the customer paid together with what the government paid, so that people could see, even if they were paying that $10.50 a day basic daily fee, what the government was paying on the other side, and therefore what the total package funds were that they could allocate towards their care needs. So home care package funding works on what I call a plus-plus model. So everybody who receives a home care package receives the basic subsidy, and the basic subsidy is paid based on the level of package. So you can see on a level 1 package, the basic subsidy is $25 a day. And on level 4, which is currently the highest level of home care package, the funding is just under $146 a day. If the customer has particular care needs, then supplements get added to that basic subsidy rate. So if they have dementia or cognition related care needs, then a supplement gets added, and the supplement for the dementia or cognition supplement is related to the level of package. So you can't have, for example, somebody getting a level 3 package with a level 4 amount of dementia or cognition supplement. It goes together. So if they're getting a level 3 package, they receive the dementia and cognition supplement related to a level 3. They can also receive other supplements if they have, if they need help with oxygen, or if they need help with feeding. So like I said before, all of this funding is based on per person, per day, and it's a plus plus. So if you had someone, for example, receiving a level 3 package and they also had dementia or cognitive related care needs, they would get $96.27 plus $11.07 plus any amount that they're paying in their basic daily fee. So the basic daily fee on a level 3 is $11.40 from memory. So if they're paying the basic daily fee, it would be plus $11.40. If they're not paying the basic daily fee, they would pay potentially $0 if there's no income tested care fee, and the government would pay the $107 into their package. So let's look at a couple of examples, and I'll also show you the changes that we've made to the report so that customers can more clearly see what they pay and what the government funds. So this is Jack. He's selling out of a $1.1 million home. He's got some personal assets and some investments. He currently gets the full pension, and he also receives a home care package level 3. You can see here that we've waived the basic daily fee for Jack, and the software is calculating Jack's income tested care fee. And even though Jack might not be getting the full pension in all of these scenarios, most pensioners don't pay an income tested care fee. It's just to do with the rate at which they lose pension versus the rate at which they earn income to replace it. It's a bit of a sad state of affairs, I guess, but so that is not uncommon when you're dealing with either a full pensioner or even a part pensioner, because sometimes people hear, oh, part pensioners pay $6,000 a year. It's not a hard and fast, they have to pay $6,000 a year. It's just capped at that amount. So it's calculated. It's not that they have to pay it. They can only pay it if their income is high enough to pay it. So likewise, you could have a self-funded retiree and they could literally have millions and millions of dollars. But depending on how that money or how those assets were being held, they wouldn't necessarily pay an income tested care fee, because it's not about the assets, it's about the income that Centrelink consider them to earn on those assets. You can see here, Jack's getting the basic subsidy, plus he's getting the dementia supplement, and then down the bottom, his total package funds are that $107 a day. He's not receiving the oxygen supplement, and he's not receiving the feeding supplement. So the feedback we were getting was, before, we used to simply show what the customer paid, and if the basic daily fee was waived and the income tested care fee was waived, it would show $0, and therefore the customer didn't have a great line of sight over what was actually in their package. So we've consolidated the two pieces of information so they can see, this is what you pay, this is what the government pays, and this is what will go into your home care package every day. When it comes to the snapshot at the end, you'll still see home care package and just the total amount that Jack will pay per annum. Now, when it comes to, Jill, when it comes to self-funded retirees, you will find movement in their home care package costs, particularly where you've got different payment options, or if they're looking at different properties within the village, for example. So this is Jill. She's a self-funded retiree. She's selling a home that's worth $3 million. She's got $1 million worth of investments and some personal assets. This is what her home care package looks like. So she's downsizing into penthouse number 1. Jill doesn't have her basic daily fee waived. So the software is pulling through the basic daily fee for her. But you can see this particular village have got 3 different payment options. And depending on which payment option Jill chooses, her income tested care fee changes. So if she opts for the standard deferred management fee, which is the cheapest purchase price up front, then the income tested care fee is roughly $28 a day. If she opts for the no deferred management fee, so the most expensive purchase price up front with no exit fee at the end, then she'll save about $10 a day on that income tested care fee. And if she opts for the prepaid management fee, we're sort of halfway in between. The reason why this $107 isn't changing when she's on a level 3 package and Jack's on a level 3 package is because what you can see is happening, whatever amount she's paying as an income, whatever amount she's paying as an income tested care fee, it is reducing the government's subsidy. So her package value is still the same, it doesn't change. And then you can see that flowing through in the financial snapshot just here. So you can see 14,000, 11,000, 12,000. Now, what I might do is jump into the software so that I can show you how you can add these different functions in. If anyone's got any questions, by all means, pop them in the chat box while I'm just jumping into the software. I should say that you can also add, for those of you who haven't explored the software this far, you can also add private care services. And if your general service charge incorporates care or a care element like meals, then you can also add that into the software so that the customer can see exactly what they're getting and what they're paying for through the home care package versus through the retirement village. So I might just jump into Jill. Sorry, I'll share my screen again. Okay, so this is Jill, and I should say you can pop a home care package in even when you're doing a simple report. So you can skip all of the financial information and just pop in the home care package information if you want to. And that might be important if you have a separate team within the village who manage home care packages or care services within the village, and you want to give the customer a really good snapshot of what they're going to pay to the village and potentially the impact on their home care package. It won't calculate the income tested care fee under that scenario. It will simply show an up to figure of the maximum income tested care fee. But it does give you this ability to, for example, waive the basic daily fee. You can add any of the supplements along the bottom, right? And this is also really handy where, and I might just show you an example, where you've got a couple, because not all couples receive the same home care package each. So they might even have different home care package providers. So you can have one member of the couple receiving, you know, a lower level of package. So this is a level 2 package here. And then the second person, and you can see that the names change. The second person, I've just added in everything and waived the basic daily fee for this particular person, but you can see that they've got their own customized package for the home care package. So it's all pretty user-friendly. As always, if you find that it's not working in the way that you think it should, or you do manage to break it, which I did a couple of days ago, then get in touch. We will send you either a Coles Myer or a Dan Murphy's gift card. So we really want to know if there's something not going right. But hopefully this helps you in those conversations with customers about home care packages. The other thing I just wanted to show you, since we've got time, is in your properties, you need to do this in your admin area, but you can add any kind of service or package into your additional services. So you could do one-off services like, cleaning, for example, but you could also do packages. So you might have care packages that are, I don't know, silver, gold, platinum, bronze, whatever it is. You can add those in and just say, yes, this customer is also going to receive this particular service. The important thing is not to add services that they're going to get and pay for through their home care package. Some of our customers want to be able to show what's included in the home care package. You can add services with zero cost. So if you did want to, have a package and put the services here, you could do that and put a zero cost to it. But it's not really designed for that. It's really designed that these are, if you like, the top-up services that the customer can receive outside their home care package. Are there any questions? No, we're going to finish early today. All right, well, while I've got you, for those of you who haven't had a chance to have a look at our resources area, I'll just quickly jump in here. We've added some new articles. I'm not sure if Andrea's on the line today, but thank you, Andrea, for your suggestions about additional articles. So if you jump into newsletter articles, you'll find in here a bunch of different articles around, crunching the numbers on retirement living, really, whether it's pension, rent assistance. Andrea asked for the latest downsize incentives, so we've popped that in. The benefits of retirement village payment options, and you're welcome to use these in your own newsletters. You can print them and give them to customers, whatever you like. You can also jump on and watch our past webinars. So if there's a webinar that you've missed and perhaps you can't find the link that got sent out the day after, jump on here and click on any of those webinars and you can watch them again. And if you've got any questions about the software, you can jump on here, and most of our frequently asked questions are here. And there's also the manual. So if you can't find the manual or you're not sure, and this is actually really good for admin users, so because it gives you step-by-step guides around how to create a user, how to create a community, how to change a contract, things of that nature. So jump on in, check out the resources. You will find when you log in that the resources tab does a little shake, just to try and catch your attention, but have a play with it and please let us know what you think. We love to get your feedback, and if you've got any suggestions, so this is, I think, the third or fourth enhancement that we've made, but we're after suggestions on things that we can do to make it even better. So don't hesitate. Sometimes people think, oh, it's negative to say that, this could be better. Not at all. We absolutely welcome the feedback, and we really want to build a software program that helps you and helps your customers to navigate these downsizing decisions, because they are really important. All right, well, I'll let everyone go 10 minutes early. Perhaps time to have a quick cup of tea or coffee. If there are any questions, by all means, pop them in the chat box. Happy to stay on the line and answer them. And other than that, I will give you an extra 10 minutes back in your day. Thanks, guys.